What's up, SNA fans? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video, and this is the AEW Collision Review video on May 11th. I don't know where April even came from, but it's May 11th, 2024, and yeah, this is the AEW Collision Review, and make sure to watch it to the very end because it's a very entertaining and interesting AEW Collision, which yeah, it's still following things up for on the road to Double or Nothing. But yeah, we're gonna start off on today's review with Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club facing on Top Flight. And man, like these guys put one hell of a performance, and now I'm giving it already an automatic second best match of the night because we all know the main event is definitely gonna get a guaranteed of a number one spot. But anyway, this is where we got. You do get the match. I believe it started off with Claudio Castagnoli and Dante Martin, I believe. Yeah. That was Bryan Danielson and Darius Martin, the opposite. This is where we got Bryan Danielson got Darius Martin into a hammerlock and then turned into a headlock. And then this is where then Darius Martin then counter and go for, what's that? Irish whip, like right to the right side. Or what's Or no, Bryan Danielson, he headlock slammed him right into the ground. This is where both men get back up. This is where they start doing like a hand grabbing war right onto each other. This is where then we got. This is where then they start rocking their arms together. This is where we got Bryan Danielson then to go for an arm drag. This is where we got Danielson look like about to go for a double foot stomp. Right, not double, a double grapple on the arms and stepping on the the face. This is where then we got, but this is where we got, was it Darius or Don? Yeah, oh yeah, it was Darius Martin. That's right. This is where he goes for a kip up. This is where we got Darius Martin go for, I think a single. Like gonna go for a single armed what's that suplex on the head of Danielson because he had some bad neck issues as of late. Like not because of his damn near career-ending injury, but from that match against Ospreay at Dynasty, which is these. I believe he's still kind of recovering from that. But anyway, this is where we got Darius Martin trying to go for like a twisting his arms in the opposite arm. This is where he flips, try to flip him over. But this is where we got. This is where Danielson then got out of it like on his own. This is where then he went right to the top corner ropes and hit a shoulder tackle, knocking down Darius Martin. This is where they run right into the other ropes. He gets arm drag, got into an arm drag drop by Darius Martin. This is where then we got Darius tags in Dante Martin. This is where they did a double slamming to the back onto the turnbuckle. This is where they hit a double knife edge chop. This is where they snap mirrored him. This is where we got Darius Martin then hang on to his head, but this is where Dante Martin then kicks him right into the back. This is where then we got Dante Martin picks up the American Dragon. This is where he goes for a wrist lock. This is where they are flipping, rolling up and doing kip up back up in the ring. This is where then we got Danielson then tagging Claudio Castagnoli. He got back on his game, but only at the moment because even for Claudio Castagnoli trying to do much move as he can, and it leads him so far. But this is where we got Darius Martin. I mean, not Darius, Dante. I was about to say Dante, but anyways, that's where he then got back in control. This is where then he then tags in his tags in his brother in. This is where then they did a double drop kick onto the Swiss sideboard when I was whipping him into the left side. At first, it was Claudio Castagnoli then try to go for a suplex, and that's where Dante Martin then help him out, and then pushing them back down so Darius Martin can hit a suplex to the Swiss sideboard. This is where they tag him in and did the double team maneuver. It's where then we got But this is where we got Kyle Castagnoli got back in this game as soon as Darius Martin got tagged back in. This is where Kyle Castagnoli started targeting European uppercuts right onto the top flight member. This is where then he then picks him right back up. This is where he tried to he tried to go for a suplex right in the middle of the ring. Anyway, looked like he was about to hit him, buddy. This is where then Danielson then this is where then we got surprisingly, like Danielson actually did hit that stretch submission move. Like no failures. Maybe one of them being that the Martin brothers are that one of them may be that the one of the Martin like that one of the Martin brothers are exactly the same size as he is, so it'd be like double time easier than doing it to a guy that's like at least 2 times the size. Anyways, this is where we got. This is where we got Brian Danielson then tags in Claudio Castagnoli. This is where then Claudio Castagnoli then stares at Dante Martin with the upper left, but this is where he went right back to. He taunted Dante Martin for a little while. Then he went back at a European uppercut on the Darius Martin. I don't know what's up with them doing being savaging, especially to the fellow baby faces, acting like the heels, while when they face the heels, the actual heels, they look like legitimate badasses. But anyways, yeah, this is where we got. This is where then we got Claudio Castagnoli then throw Darius Martin shoulder first right onto Rita the ring pump. Yeah.
Can you help me bring the microwave in real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Sorry.
Excuse me for a moment.
How's it going? I don't know. I thought I put it in the bag. It's grandpa's now when we left. And then I dug it in there. That wasn't it. The candles were gone. I looked in my bag. It's right here. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody took them out. I didn't see that. I mean, I just now. Yeah. So somebody else took them out. Yeah, I see my okay. Yeah, because I took the plates out and the spoons out, but I didn't bring no candles out. Okay, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to go. I was like, I thought I'd be here too. Here, I'm going to do this. You know what you did in the bathtub? I had to do in the sink. I think girls bandit, whatever. I think some girls in the sink. And I poured some bleach down there. It was some water to see if I could get it. Because it was starting to get foggy. But I just did here. And this was in the truck tray. Here. And I just had some meatloaf dinner up here. Yeah. Remember when Louis put them up there? It came apart or something? Yeah. And this was one of them that I had in the bag. Because I didn't want them to bust. Yeah. That's the side. The side busted open, bro. Oh, and I'm talking about that's what I can fight for. I knew about it. You can on my dad's house. You can use the carrot. Yeah. But I wanted to use stuff and then you do? That was like the Toshiba when they Walmart. When the Toshiba said that, you was okay. Way bigger. It makes it almost twice as big as that. What is that cheese? You got that right in that shoot. Yeah. You got those. Yeah, bro. That got it big now. It don't even matter. All baby. It's really for me, because I'm going to check out. Who's all be listening? No plan, and no saving. Oh, the 50s? No, you dropped into the right hand. That's what I'm saying. They was actually listening for someone. Oh, you just want to fix it on Tom Thomas? They're going to go inside the microwave and fix it. But Dre, big teeth are supposed to be sweet. This side is all wrong. The adults have big teeth. Big teeth are supposed to be. If you know who the six, if you have 6 teeth in your life, you have to still know all right, Uncle.
Right, that's correct. But anyways, this is where we got tagged in Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson collect him and throw him right back in the ring. This is where then he start doing his punishments right onto Darius Martin, not Dante. But anyway, this is where we got Bryan Danielson start hitting chops and yes kicks. And I was like, I'm not sure if he's doing it himself any favors, with